Hey there, and good morning. I wanted to make a video today talking about how a certain software is not going to solve the underlying problems in your business. A lot of the times, as entrepreneurs or business owners, or maybe you're just doing this as like a side project right now, or even like if you're a sales rep, right? We think that, oh, if I just get this one software, it will solve all the problems in my business and in my life. And while software and SaaS can help, it's not going to solve the underlying issues in your business. So if, for example, you're a very undisciplined person or you're very cluttered just in general, that's going to extrapolate over into your business, even if you get like a software tool to help with that. An example of this is like I have the Motion calendar. I don't know if it's as popular now, but probably like 6 months ago when I got it, I feel like a lot of people were talking about it as like an AI calendar and it can automatically move your schedule, and their ad targeting is really good. Shout out to whoever is doing the Motion calendar ads. You guys are killing it. But anyways, I caved and I got this calendar thinking that, okay, it's going to solve all organizational issues and fix everything by using like this for project management and all of that, right? And so I get this calendar and it improves some stuff because I started, actually you pay for something and obviously you use it, right? But then I came across Sam Ovens' War Map calendar. Somebody made a copy of that, and I'm gonna make a 2026 War Map Sam Ovens calendar from his like consulting.com one, and I'll put that down below. Sam, hopefully you don't mind me doing that. I feel like people have made tons of copies of this for other years, so I'm going to put a 2026 one down below because you want to be living in day-tight compartments, living essentially day to day within your business, not in a fashion of you're having to hurry and catch up and last minute things are always going to spring up, but the idea is that you just live day to day and you focus intensely on how can you squeeze the best results out of today. So my point being with my initial thesis on this video of the software not solving everything is people will extrapolate this over into, I see this with cold email. I'm sure that you ads guys out there that are doing a ton of ads, maybe you see this with Hyros. Like these tools help, right? Like instantly building the private sequencer, they all help to an extent, right? Because like if you're just manually sending cold emails or you're doing like HubSpot or something, it doesn't make sense, right? You're not getting enough leverage out of that mechanism. But software on its own does not solve the problems in your business, right? So you can have the best, like imagine the perfect, it has AI in it, it has all these different tools and functionalities, you can run it directly from your phone. But if you either don't use it or you don't understand the other mechanisms within that system that get results. So for example, I'm just going to talk about cold email because that's what I know. You can have the best sequencer, the best software out there, but like if your data is trash, you're not going to get results. Okay, you can have the best data and the best sequencer, but if your offer is terrible, you're not going to get results. You can have, a good offer, but if you can't get that offer in front of everybody and you're sending, 20 manual emails a day, and you can only reach that many people a day, well, it's not going to work at scale for you either. So there are arguments to both sides, but my point being is that if you think that going out and just getting a software and then sitting on your butt is going to solve all the issues in your business, it's not. Most of the time, the personal issues you have in your life start to creep into your business. Like the saying is that the issues in your business are really just personal issues in your life. So start by taking a look at what does my day-to-day actually look like outside of work or outside of like the business day. I know it never really stops for most of us, but what does it look like when you're not actually working in the business? What does your life look like? Take a look at that and then see how that extrapolates over into your business every single day and start working on solving that versus just focusing on like the next software, the next tool, or like the next AI wrapper per se, right? Because everybody's building like a GPT and like Claude wrappers right now. So that's my point. That's all I need to say on this is just don't think that software is going to solve all of your problems inside of your business. It's not. So you have to look at the underlying factors. I'll put a link down below for that WarMat calendar. Once again, like the original, it's very simple. It's like a Google sheet, right? And that's my last point that I'll make is like you don't necessarily always need a fancy tool if you're not at scale yet, right? Once you get to scale, like sure, it may make sense to implement some of that, but some of the smartest people that I know that make a ton of money, like pen and paper and like a basic calendar for planning stuff and kind of having that war map strategic vision. And then obviously everything outside of that, there's some nuance with like the tools that you use. But don't think that software is going to solve everything for you. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.